Eyewitness News starts right now.
We begin with breaking news about the deadly plane crash at Yeager Airport. New at noon, we're learning new information about the 2 people killed in this crash. We have several crews covering all angles of this story. Let's get straight to Eyewitness News reporter Leslie Rubin, who joins us live from the airport.
A West Virginia state trooper shot on the job.
I seen the policeman hold his gun out and tell the man. He said, "Put the gun down, sir." The next thing you know, bam, 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 bam. And shots was fired, and it got real quiet.
Tonight, the man accused of shooting that officer is charged with a string of crimes after a 5-hour standoff.
What we hope is just that when our troopers or when other officers respond to a critical incident, that they revert back to their training and experience.
And the trooper is in the hospital after driving himself for miles to an ambulance. Right now, crews continue to put out flames and test the air after Saturday's massive fire at the former Ames plant. 30 fire departments have responded since the fire first started Saturday morning. No cause has been determined. Officials said plastics were stored in the warehouse owned by Cernayak Holdings, but they are still working to determine what else was kept there. It's not clear yet how long it will take to completely put that massive fire out. Eyewitness News reporter Leslie Rubin has more from concerned residents and officials about their plan of action.
This is still truly a remarkable scene more than 60 hours after the fire first ignited at this warehouse along Camden Avenue in Parkersburg.
The West Virginia Supreme Court is a secretive place. In fact, this is the first time anyone here can remember that TV cameras were allowed into the inner sanctum, the private offices of the 5 justices. Since 2009, there has been a lot of renovation work going on here. The original estimate for the upgrades was about $900,000. That has since ballooned to more than $3.7 million. When we looked closer, we found some things we think you should know about. We start with Chief Justice Alan Lawfree's chambers. He joined the court in 2013, and work on his office got underway fairly quickly. The total cost for the project was just over $363,000. But that included some major expenditures for office furniture, namely this sectional sofa with a price tag of nearly $32,000, complete with $1,700 in throw pillows.
But behind me, back to the north, you can see that heavy rainfall making its way through. And Jim was just talking about it. Very quick moving storm. Since we've been out here, we started off very cloudy. We had some rain as well, but then the sun started to go back. And as we look back towards the northwest, you can see that really the sun's starting to come out and starting to heat things up. That's not what we want to see anytime we start to see these thunderstorms pop up.
It's President's Day, so I kind of went with a President's theme. Garfield up there in Jackson County, 35. Jefferson, 38. Johnson over in Cabell County, 36. Madison, of course, 40. Carter Caves, I had to stretch that one a little bit, 35 there.
Buck firearms season begins in late November. And just thinking about it, may cause your pulse to rise. But before you feel that full rush out in the woods, it's probably a good idea to make sure that your body is ready to take that adrenaline on.
One of the biggest problems that we see during hunting season is cardiac events, heart attacks, problems that occur because the heart's not functioning properly.
This month marks the 10-year anniversary of the Fugitive Files. For a decade now, you've had the power to clean up your streets.
Eyewitness News reporter Leslie Rubin joins us now with a behind-the-scenes look at what happens once you make that call.
It's been our mission with the Fugitive Files to make sure you have a voice in your community. There's a lot you don't see, though, as the Warrants Division works around the clock to follow up on your tips, along with tackling dozens of new warrants each week.
Eyewitness News wants to thank all of you for donating to this year's WCHS, Fox 11, and Brick Street Insurance Tools for School. Your generosity helps area students have the supplies they need to succeed this school year. With your continued support, we can strengthen West Virginia schools and the communities we live in. From Eyewitness News, Brick Street Insurance, and ZMM Architects and Engineers, thank you for helping.
WCHS-TV and Fox 11 want to thank you for participating in our Tower of Toys. Your support means thousands of children wake up with toys under their trees. And thank you to our sponsors who make Tower of Toys possible.
This is Wendy's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Marshall Sports Medicine Institute.
And we welcome you live inside Point Pleasant Stadium on a beautiful October evening for high school football as we present the Wendy's Friday Night Rivals Game of the Week, presented by the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute. The Meigs local Marauders from just across the Ohio River tangling with the Point Pleasant Big Blacks. The Marauders in at 3 and 4, Point Pleasant at 5 and 2. Adams goes in motion. Pelton looks down the field and is picked off right into the hands of Alex Smith. Smith
blocks over here.
Number 30 crosses the 30, 35, and bumped out of bounds.
Let's go road tripping. It's another road trip. We're in Fayette County at the bridge, the New River Gorge Bridge with Lizzie Watts. The biggest day of the year, every year, is Bridge Day.
It'll be a massive crowd this year as usual. It is the best event that we pull off. It is really tied with West Virginia and many of the partners that pull this off. Conventions Bureau for Fayette County. But really it is a time to celebrate the bridge, and this is a special year because it is the 40th anniversary of the bridge being built.
Put the darn hat on for you.